I'm so pleased to welcome to the stage the man at the helm, Mohamed Amer, the CEO of Gouna. Thank you so much for joining us today, Mohamed. Isn't it a beautiful day in Gouna? The weather, the scenery, the company, the fantastic company we have with us today at this forum, and I'm in the company of Mohamed, which makes me very happy. Mohamed, tell us a little bit more about Gouna, this incredible destination that's hosting this very important summit.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Let me just start by welcoming all of our esteemed guests in our beautiful town, Gouna. We're really happy to have you with us. I'd also like to welcome Major General Ihab Rafat from the Red Sea Governorate, who is with us also here today. First of all, we're very honored and happy to be hosting Forbes Middle East, especially in its first edition for the Middle East. Yeah. So I'd like to also congratulate all the under 30 achievers who made it to the list. You're really shaping a very bright future for the Middle East. So your ability to dream big and relentlessly pursue your dreams is truly inspiring. And not just to us, but more importantly, inspiring to the next generation of entrepreneurs, change makers, athletes, and innovators. So thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for hosting us. And while we're on the subject of regional stars and achievers, tell us why you were keen on hosting this summit here in Gouna.
So let me first start by saying Gouna is one of Orascom Development fully integrated sustainable towns. So Orascom Development in general, we have almost 10 destinations across the world. We have across 6 different countries. And when I say fully integrated sustainable town, Gouna, of course, is the flagship of Orascom, and it's where it all started 33 years ago. When I say fully integrated sustainable town, that means it encompasses all of the infrastructure that you would expect out of a town. So in Gouna, we have more than 9,000 residential units, almost 2,500, 2,700, I would say, hotel rooms across 18 different hotels, 25,000 residents, up to 40,000 residents, depending on the season, as well as, of course, all the things that you would expect in terms of hospital, 4 schools, 3 marinas, you have 2 international golf courses, airport, and all of the other infrastructural that makes it a town that can hold itself. So that's something that we are definitely very proud of. Regarding your second question, so first of all, it's part of our core value and mission to always be supporting and empowering the younger generation. We're very, very proud of always kind of like nurturing the homegrown concept that, and if you're walking across Gouna, you'll see many of our retail, many of our businesses that started here in Gouna, and now they are branched out to many places in Egypt, whether nationally, regionally, even sometimes internationally, like Gouna Squash Tournament, for example, that started here 10 years ago. Now it's one of the biggest international squash tournaments. Second, I would say, is that Forbes Middle East, of course, it's one of the world-known business journalism and one of the best in the world. So when there was an opportunity for us to partner, and that is a partnership very much aligned with our direction, there was definitely no hesitation. Third, I would say the timing was perfect because we are also, it was very much aligned with us launching G Valley, which is going to be a business hub. I would say a holistic business hub that is very much, thank you, that is very much focused on startups, young entrepreneurs, and SMEs.
This is great news. It sounds very promising, and I'm sure our audience would like to know more about G Valley. How do you envision it materializing in the months and in the years ahead?
So G-Valley would be an end-to-end holistic solution for all of the startups and SMEs. I would say that's probably how you would best describe it. So think of it of a transformative experience that kind of like encompasses all the different components, whether it's essential, whether it's complementary to the incubation, development, and growth of a startup or of an SME. It will be the first of its kind, I would say, in the Middle East, because from a land perspective, it will be almost 500,000 square meters of land. It will have more than 1,000 residential units and office spaces that will be enough for more than 3,000 employees, as well as all the commercial areas, retail, F&B, everything that can, serve this ecosystem that we are trying to create. And also what we call a MICE hotel. So that's a meeting, incentive, conference, and exhibition hotel to also serve this development of ours.
This sounds really promising. Tell us what exactly Al Gouna is offering these startups. Why should they move their businesses here?
Well, I think it was Omar who was just here. He was mentioning that, it's definitely a beautiful place. So let me start by saying that we are not just going to offer the location. We are going to create the ecosystem, the end-to-end kind of like ecosystem for these businesses, not just to survive, but really to thrive. So all the services, whether government, legal, even the access and exposure to potential investors. So we're also, if COVID taught us something, is that work can be done from anywhere. And this shift in the way we work have created actually quite a lot of demand in Gouna and in similar places to enjoy and have this balance of lifestyle as well as business. So that's exactly what we are trying to do here, is that we're trying to combine the business with lifestyle, the effectiveness with the beauty and the nature.
And who would you say is your specific target audience for this initiative?
We have several target audience. Obviously, we have the first and foremost, I would say, the young Goonese entrepreneurs. So that's definitely a target audience for us. But of course, all of the Egyptian, regional, and international SMEs and startups, as well as all the impact companies, I would say, that are in the region or internationally as well.
Tell us a little bit more about these impact companies. Can you elaborate on this, and what would really be of interest to these companies in particular?
So impact companies are companies that are not just focused on profit, but also on creating an impact, whether it's social or environmental. So us in Gouna, we are very passionate, and it's part of our DNA since our inception 33 years ago, about the environment. Gouna was awarded the first sustainable town from the United Nations Environmental Program back in 2014. And we do have, I would say, world-class initiatives when it comes to sustainability. So I would say 100 of our water is being treated and reused for irrigation. We do have a power plant, a solar power plant. It's across 245,000 square meters, and it serves almost 16% of Gouna needs. And we are doubling that next year. We do have quite a lot of initiatives that is in collaboration with the community, like Gouna Nature Conservation Society, where they do quite a lot of initiatives. So, we have a lot of initiatives, and we are very proud of being one of the most sustainable towns in Egypt and in the region, actually.
Well, congratulations on all your success with Al Gouna. Absolutely beautiful town, which we are all enjoying over the next few days. Thank you once again for hosting us, and can't wait to see what materializes in the future. Mohamed Amer, CEO of Al Gouna. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks.